Philadelphia. MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started.
Second baseman, number 25.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. 1-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Altair is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. Judge is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now. And not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Now the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now Carlos Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball one. Santana waiting on a 1-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit hard back up the middle. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So striding forward now, Maikel Franco, runner in scoring position with 2 down. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped in front of home plate. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Struck him out. Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Hernandez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a ball, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a two-out base runner. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 to him now. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. Swing, strike 2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In there at the knees. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez, set to lead off the home half of the second. Hit on the ground toward the left, taken in by Gregorius. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ramos, a former member of the Washington Nationals, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Dribble Cabrera ahead in a 3-1 count now.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. He's set. Here it comes. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Ramos, the runner at third. Cabrera at second. Arrieta at first. 1 gone. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
This could be trouble now. It's 3-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. Ground ball right side. Torres brings it in. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing. Standing in, Jay Happ. 9-1-2 due up.
Jay Happ.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a throw over to first. Runners back. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. Third inning, no score to this point. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, you don't see a hitter of his caliber come outside the zone too much. He's super aggressive right now. Let's see if he nibbles a little further off the plate now.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's 1 down now. Here's Carlos Santana now. Found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Mike Del Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Got him to go down swinging there. Aaron Hicks is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Outside, it's 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
From the stretch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. From the belt, the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Luke Voigt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Andujar on second. Sanchez on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count. And
a swing and a miss. That retires. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away. At the plate, Wilson Ramos. The pitch. Popped him up. Voigt over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Threw a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jay Happ. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. The 1-1. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Cabrera ranging into the outfield, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Gleyber Torres, a fly out and a single for him so far. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Herrera is there, and he'll bring this one in. In now, Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
A bouncer up the middle. Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first in plenty of time. And digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Arrieta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Altair was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. In time as he just gets the tag down. Now the 1-0. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Hard liner to center field. Herrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Cabrera takes it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Rhys Hoskins. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Hoskins.
First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Counts 1-0.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So now Carlos Santana, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is on his horse. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. This will get foul for strike 2.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and
and we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Miguel Andujar now. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He throws him on the fastball there. Miguel Andujar was down for the first out in the 7th inning. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Sanchez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. First pitch on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. A wave and a miss.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am...
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay, and he's in at third base with nobody out representing the go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard to short. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Also striding in as Dribble Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Jake Arrieta. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Arrieta.
Jose Bautista will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. No balls and one strike. On its way is pitch number 75. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Sir Anthony Dominguez enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, number 25.
Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Right over the middle, knee high. 1 out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Giancarlo Stanton will be next. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Popped him up. Santana moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Base hit into right center. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. 0-2 count and the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Still even at 2-2. 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres scoops it up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here, down 0-2.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Way in front of a great slider that time. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hoskins is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Popped him up. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, you know he wants that one pitch back that led to the lone hit, but it was pretty awesome watching him do his thing. He had guys off balance and flailing at the plate all game long, so he really was the story.
Our final line score.
MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Standing in, Gleyber Torres, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. So digging in now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down. Giancarlo Stanton now. His lifetime line against Velasquez, just a 1-for-12 career line. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Didi Gregorius. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's in there for strike 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Stepping in, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies,
Now the first pitch from CC.
Odubel Herrera.
Hit hard towards the hole. Torres has it. And there's one away. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sabathia has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this. In a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often, you need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th inning, and he's definitely one of those guys.
Now another 1-2. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A shot down the first baseline. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Fouled away. CC ready with the 2-1. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. hit back up the middle. Torres picks it up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And 2 quick outs here in the second. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Michael Franco set to lead off the home half of the second. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Down and away, ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. First offering on its way.
Wilson Ramos.
Beaten into the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Three and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Altair. And that's the first out of the inning. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, CC Sabathia. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Altair going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Vince Velasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia's got himself 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Check swing grounder to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Count even at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Stanton is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
3-1 to him now. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate.
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base. At the plate, Didi Gregorius looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Another 0-2 home. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here, 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it, 1 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Now the first pitch from CC. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So now Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. The next 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Andujar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. 2 gone. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and that's behind his head, and that'll get a glare. It's ball 1. Oh, and in a tie ball game, you can see tempers getting a little heated down there, as he definitely did not like where that last pitch missed.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow.
A swing and a miss. That retires. So here's the cleanup hitter, Maikel Franco. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Popped him up. Voigt in foul ground. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's safe. 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Stanton to the track, to the wall. And they take the lead. It's gone. Now batting, Asdrubal Cabrera. So far 0 for 1 with fly. First pitch on its way. started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Oh, 2 coming from Sabathia. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he popped him up. Torres into shallow center. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box, Luke Voigt. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He throws him on the fastball there. Luke Voigt is retired to kick off the inning. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Now another 0-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
And the pitch.
25.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is digging in. Aaron Altair. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Aaron Altair.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And it's fouled away. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
First delivery to him on the way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Started to go around, but it's a call. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Adam Morgan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Cabrera is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Gregorius leads off. First with a pair of outs in the inning. The 1-1. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Third trip to the plate for here tonight. David Robertson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1.
Number 30, David Robertson.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Maikel Franco. No hits to this point. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll get in there safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilson Ramos. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he fouls this one off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
To 1-2 now. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Skied into straightaway right. Altair is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. No balls and 1 strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Adam Morgan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
3-1 now as that misses down and in. Aaron Altair waits on deck. And it's up to a 3. Two full count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Settling in now, Aaron Altair. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 4-1. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between 1st and 2nd.
Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Now at the plate.
Leading off for the Yankees, the pitcher number 30, David Robertson.
Andrew McCutchen is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Luis Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. McCutcheon, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for route number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gleyber Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. To his right, Hernandez. On the first, in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now. Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he really put together a commanding